Everything you see in here is either haunted, cursed, or has been used in some kind of ritualistic practice. Nothing's a toy. It's safer for these things to be in here than out there. Sometimes it's better to keep the genie in the bottle.
This week, we have the third iteration of Annabelle. That is the cash cow for Warner Brothers. It's all part of the Conjuring series that has made so much money for the studio, driving horror fans to theaters every time a different variation of a Conjuring movie comes out. This is even the second one this year. La Lorna preceded this. But now Annabelle comes home, and it's really fascinating to me. They take this demonic doll named Annabelle. She doesn't do anything. She just sits there. She has a very creepy kind of smile on her face, but she is wreaking havoc wherever she goes, as she did in her 2014 debut in Annabelle, followed up in 2017 by Annabelle Creation. Well, now they've sort of merged everything from the Conjuring world, because in this movie are Ed and Lorraine Warren.
What's this?
You folks need to turn around. Pretty bad accident up ahead.
Anything we can do?
You a doctor or something?
Or something.
Nice doll.
That's what you think.
Now, they're based on real life people. In fact, this film is dedicated to Lorraine Warren, who died this year. So there is some truth to it. Of course, it goes into all kinds of Hollywood hokum. Vera Farmiga as Lorraine and Patrick Wilson as Ed are here. Anyway, they have decided to go and collect Annabelle, stop her from her terrible, evil ways, and bring her to their, basically in their home, this little museum, this room of artifacts they've collected, of all of these objects and creatures, toys, and different things that they've collected that have some sort of connection to the spiritual world, the world out there. We should get an idea right now that Annabelle's ways have not changed, even though she doesn't seem to move. This is a great way of saving money, folks. No special effects or anything. It's just a friggin' doll. They bring her back to their home with their daughter, Judy, who is played by McKenna Grace. I've seen her in a lot of movies, and she's great. She has a babysitter here. Madison Eisenman plays her. Her name in the movie is Mary Ellen, and she brings along her friend, Daniela Rios, who is played by Katie Sarif, and they're there. They play games. They do different things with Judy while Ed and Lorraine take off. This is basically an elongated cameo role for the two of them in this movie. This is really focusing here on the kids, and bad things will start to happen because, you know, Daniela hears about the legend here, the legend of this room of artifacts and things, and that it can bring back life and connect with the afterlife. And her father died, and they never had a final goodbye or anything, and she's trying to connect to him. So she goes in this dark room all by herself, comes upon the doll Annabelle, and gets very intrigued, finds a key, opens the door. Suddenly things start to happen, little things come alive. Annabelle has now infected the whole room.
Mrs. Warren?
Mom, is everything okay?
Something is happening inside your house, and we're not really sure what to do.
Can I speak to Annabelle?
I'm sorry?
You need to give her a soul, dear. She wants us.
You know, there is a lot of fun in watching this. I don't know, I'm a sucker for this kind of thing. I just get sucked right into it every single time, but mostly because I'm just fascinated how they can make this true horror out of this doll that doesn't move, change its expression or anything. It just sort of sits there. Really impressive work on the part of the filmmakers of Annabelle Comes Home. And no doubt there'll be more Annabelles down the line if this movie does well, and the Conjuring universe has really done well for Warner Brothers. So here's your summer treat. Annabelle Comes Home for horror fans, doll fans, and you know, anybody that just wants to get out of the heat for a couple of hours and get a little scared. Maybe, I don't know. You know, it's all kind of predictable. But there's a good time to be had, so I say go.